everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Brooke from B's Budgets. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Tonight we're going to be doing our supporting small, so get your beverage of choice, get a snacky snack, and let's hop into it. Alright, so let's start off with counting our money. Money, honey. Okay, we are playing with 20, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $105. We'll get that into our cash tray. Okay, we got that into our cash tray. So let's go ahead and start off with our piggy bank save 2K. This is a savings book from Kelsey with BudgetBetterLife. She sells these on Etsy. Hop on over to her channel and get you one of these because they're amazing. And they're basically just page for page little challenges that you do. And then when it's all finished, it will add up to 2,000 and you could put it in a little piggy bank. My piggy bank is a vase, and then I put these flowers in it, the top of it, and it sits up on my floating shelf in my office, and I find it very adorable because nobody knows it's a bank but me. So let's go ahead and save some money in here. So let's go ahead and let's do 3, 5, 6, and 8. Let's do $8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just want to make sure I counted right. My math is not always the best, so. All right, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll drop her on down in here. All right. And then when I turn the camera off, I put my flowers back in, and then I put them back up on my little shelf, and I love them. Okay, so if you've not seen this series on my channel yet, this is where I have an envelope for just a few of the thousands of Etsys out there, and I will do a challenge from them, and then whenever I'm finished with that, then I will roll in a challenge from another Etsy page just to try to give back and support a little bit. I love this community. This community has welcomed me with open arms. They have been there. You ladies and gentlemen have been there through some of the hardest times in my life, and you gave me grace when I take long breaks of time off and don't stay very consistent as I was at the beginning, for deaths in the family and life. We all lives, and I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all of you. You brought me into this community with welcoming arms, and you've kept me in here with welcoming arms, and I am so very grateful for all of you. And some of you are my real life friends now from this community, so I just hope that you all know how much I am grateful for you. So this binder itself, it comes from JanellRaeBudgets, and it's got the quote from one of my favorite Christmas movies, Jolliest Bunch of A-Holes, This Side of the Nut House. And if you don't know where that's from, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So one of my favorites. I love it. But we'll go ahead, and each envelope will be a different Etsy shop, like I had said before. If they have an Etsy shop, I will always have the Etsy shop up here. And then if they have a YouTube, the YouTube will be down here. If I have any of this information wrong, if anybody has changed their names or anything, please let me know down in the comments so that I can correct this ASAP. I do not want to be giving out false information. And down in my description, I will always link the YouTube page if they have it. I will never link the Etsy page because I want you to go to their YouTube, and I want you to click on their link if you're going to buy something from their Etsy, because then if you use their link, then Etsy doesn't take out as many fees for that purchase. So again, this whole thing is to support others, so I want them to be able to receive as much monetary gain as they can, and also the support from the just visiting their YouTube page and hopefully subscribing and liking the videos. So with that said, let's get going. Oh yeah, and then on the inside it says stink, 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 stunk from Grinch. I just love it. Janelle has some great binders. So of course we got to start off with myself. I always want to support myself. So if you don't already know, my Etsy is Bees Budgets, and then obviously my YouTube is Bees Budgets, where you're watching this right now. And I love otters, and so I picked out an otter challenge for myself to start off with. If you're new to any of my stuff, all of my stuff is roll, color, and scratch, so you can choose to scratch a scratcher, roll and save and write it into the little box, or you can color and save. So I do have some new Christmas ones that are all roll and scratch, and so they don't have any of the color. But anyway, I got little mini books and a variety of things. So if you're interested, I would appreciate it. You can hop on over and take a gander and look-see. We're gonna go ahead and roll and save because I've not used any of those boxes yet. So I'm just gonna roll right here. And we got a 6. Of course we did. Why wouldn't we? So 6s are like the most thing my dice like to land on. I roll them a lot. So we will go ahead and save $6. And then that puts my folder at 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to go ahead and exchange all of that right now. 25. All right. And then our next envelope comes from one of my very good friends on this platform, and it's Kelsey from BudgetBetterLife is her Etsy and her YouTube. So I just picked one of the many that I have from her, and I chose this skull with the hearts kind of breaking away. I think it's interesting. It's cute. It's different than most of the new ones you see. So I'm gonna, and with all of her stuff, it's either color or scratch. Not all of it. She has some that are just scratchers, but this one is a color and scratch. So you can either choose to color it in or scratch it. If I scratch one of them, I just put an X on it so that I know that I scratched this one and that it's not a color and save. So, I mean, you can always, if you want to save a little extra, can always save what you scratch too, and then you double it up. Nothing wrong with that. And let's go ahead and color one in, and I'm going to do this 6 up here in the corner. The squeaky marker did not squeak. Doesn't color in that great though, but we got her done. So that was $6. So let me go ahead and get this money all situated. And then this now has 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24. I will go ahead and take that last 20 up there. Keep these nice and light. Okay. Blow on that, make sure it's dry. Okay, the next one is a Budget with Ira. That is his Etsy and his YouTube. And this is a fresh start, a challenge a week to keep you on your toes. And so these ones are a little different in that they'll have something written in there for you to do. So this was in his advent calendar last year. Go ahead and scratch her off, and then we'll see what it says. Okay. This says, save today's weather temperature. So right now it is 27 degrees. So instead of saving $27, I'm just going to add the 2 and the 7 and save $9. So 5. Wait, I have $1 in here. Take $1 away and grab a 10. Okay, so this one is now at 20, 30, 1, and 2. And I'm moving on over to the next one. And the next envelope is a Budget by Deena US is her Etsy, and Budgeting by Deena US is her YouTube. So yeah, same thing. Okay. And this one is Etsy Jail. I thought it was funny. And this is a total of $100. So these are a little spicy because there's only a few of them. And then on the flip side is a shopping spree, $40. So when I'm done with this one, I'll flip it over and do this side. So let's go ahead and we'll scratch this one right here in the middle. That was $14. That one just peeled up into like one big thing. So 10, take a 1 and get a 5. Okay. And so now this one is at 20, 40, 50, 5, 61. So more than halfway through. So that's nice. I like that. And then what I do is I go through and make it through everything. Well, I try to make it through everything. And then if I have any left over, then I kind of pick and choose like some of the bigger ones that are going to take me longer to finish, and I'll go back in on those. Okay, so our next envelope is Tracy with GoldenGirlBudgets, and her YouTube and Etsy are the same thing. And she likes balloon dogs and tacos. That's okay. I like otters and Barbie, so it's a weird combination, but you know, we are who we are. But this is a cute little balloon dog $100 savings challenge. And so let's go over here and do the flamingo. These are some big boys. And that is 15. Hopefully we can make it through all the way. Okay, so this one is now at 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Almost halfway. Okay, and then our next envelope comes from LemonIvyBudgets, and that's their Etsy and their YouTube, and they have some beautiful just art. Oh, this kettle, this like tea kettle with the like cable knit as the background is so beautiful. I just adore it. And it came with a matching sticker. And I debated on putting them all on our envelope, but I have multiples of their challenges, and so I don't think that they'll all fit, and then I'll have a hard time choosing which ones I like the best. And so I just omitted them, and I just keep them over here, and I think I say that every time I pull it out, but that's okay. And I have no idea how much this will be when it's done. So we're just rolling with the punches. And that was $5. It's just so pretty. This like dainty color. Oh, I love it. Okay. And so this one is now at $45. And then our next envelope is the BudgetNerdCo, is her Etsy, and then her YouTube is Reinventing Renee. And I have this one. I think she retired this one. I'm holding on to it as much as I can because I think it's hilarious. And let's go ahead and let's do the 11. I mean, because if you ever have to dip into a rainy day fund, that's how you feel, so it's accurate. Okay, so this one is now at 25, 30, 1, and 2. Okay, and then our next envelope comes from JanellRaeBudgets. That is her Etsy and her YouTube. She is also the one, like I said, that created this binder folder thing. And I have a lot from her, but this one I chose to go first because I just love the sunflowers and the darkness, and I think it's just a very pretty print. Let's go ahead and scratch this one up here. I thought that said $81 there for a second, and my stomach dropped. It was like, excuse me? The money sign looked like an 8 when I was still scratching it. That scared the bejeebus out of me. Because that would have not been happening. Okay. And so this one has 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And that's a $75 challenge. Even though I thought that one was $81. The next folder is another person that is my friend, SavingWithShalonda, and she makes some of the best games that are out there. And this was a freebie that was included in one of my orders. I thought it was cute, and they're little donuts, and they remind me of the Simpsons donuts, so I had to get it. But you allocate what you want for the donut to be. And then I'm sure, like most people, would probably put scratch off stickers on here and then scratch them off. But I was like, I kind of like the simplicity of just knowing what it is and then choosing what you want. And it kind of helps too with, like, if you're running low on money and like if you only have $1 left, you can come in here and you can mark off whatever you want. Like, it's kind of nice sometimes, you know, keep it simple and easy. So let's go ahead and just keep on with the theme and go right over here to the next one. And our blue donut is $2. And so this one is now at 10, 11, and 12. Okay, and then our next envelope is BoyMomLovestoSave. That is their Etsy and their YouTube. And I am doing this one first, and this is Skeeter on Peter. And it says, the Skeeters are on Peter. Scratch them off to save $100. So these can get a little, these can be a little spicy too. I mean, they're 1 through 10, but still. Sometimes these are a little hard to see. That's a 3. 2, 3. Because the little Skeeters are tiny. Alright, and so this one now has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll leave those ones in there just because we're getting towards the end anyway, so the one's got to go somewhere. Alright, the next one is LizandLess, and she is the one with the beautiful sticker challenges. And this one is for sure, and I am almost done with this one. So let's go ahead and do the 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's like how it always works is like I'll cash condense as I go, and then obviously the ones are still sitting there. So by like the end of all my videos, like the end of all my binders are the ones that have all the ones in them. Which is silly, but I mean, it's just how it works out. And then let's grab this Christmas tree up here, and we're gonna put it on this hill back here. Okay, so that is 7. We only have 3 Christmas trees left, and that one will be complete. Get the money everywhere here. Okay. And so this one is now at 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77. That will be a nice one when it is done. And it's almost there. Okay, our next one is SaraOnaBudget. I do not believe that they have a YouTube. I only could find an Etsy for them, so if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments and I will correct that. But they have a lot of cute ones. And this one I liked, when life hands you lemons, make cherry limeade. I love limeade. Cherry limeade, so I had to get it. And basically this is just, if you scratch off a cherry, it's worth 3. And if you scratch off a lime, it's worth 5. So let's go up here. And we got a lime. Okay, so $5 for the lime. And this one is 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And this will be $40 when it's all finished. So putting a dent in there, almost halfway. Our next one is another friend of mine, Laura from LauraBelCreations. And she does have an Etsy and a YouTube, both. And I suggest going on to both. And Laura made this one for me. She was trying to find a Barbie doll one in the AI generator thing, and it came up with this one, and it's just gorgeous. So we're gonna scratch up here in the corner. $9, Laura Bell. That was rude. 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 10 in there right now. So I owe you $1. Do I want to cash in $5? I'm gonna have to get in my IOU already. Good thing I stocked it up last time. Okay, so I have an IOU folder in my itty bitties. So I am going to go ahead and pull $1 from here to complete this. So that was 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'm going to leave it out because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more to finish everybody's. So we now have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 in here. So can't complain. That's why I play my itty bitties. I was just hoping I could keep beefing it up before I needed to get into it again, but that's usually how it works. So this next one came in a set, and there's quite a bit of cards that come with the set. I'm just doing one at a time. And so this comes from TheHumbleBudgeter, and this is just the front like thing, and like all the cards, when you finish them all, it'll be at 1166. So, and they're all like this, and they all have, this one's like a pretty and steampunk. And so it's like a antique kind of pink, rose gold, gold, and silver. And I just think it's beautiful. So I had to have it. So let's go up here. Oh my goodness. Getting all the high ones. Don't worry. Later me will be very grateful. So we need a 5 from our IOU folder. So that makes 10. And so we are now at 25, 35, 36, 37. And then basically if I didn't have my IOU folder, then I would just quit when I ran out of money. That's just how that works. But like I said, I like to at least get through one for everything so that everything kind of stays pretty even. And so that hopefully they, like, when all of these, if all of these get done like around the same time, it's gonna be awesome. With, you know, some of them being $100, some of them being $75. And so we're on to our last envelope. And so this envelope comes from MischiefBudgets on Etsy and MischiefBudgets on YouTube. And she had an otter. I had to get it. I love the otters. And so I'm going to scratch this one off over here and see how much I need to pull out of my IOU folder. $6. These little otters. Oh, I love them. They just melt my heart. Okay, so I will go into my IOU and pull $6 out. Like I said, good thing I beefed this up last time, but I already need to beef it up. Next time I play itty bitties, I'll need to, just like the last time I played, I'll fix that off camera. I don't think you guys want to sit and watch me struggle with that. Okay, so our beautiful little otters are getting $6, and so this challenge now sits at $25.06, and so this will be $50 when it's complete. And that is the last of it. We made it all the way through. Don't get me wrong, we had to use a little help from our IOU folder, but that's what it's there for. So that is all I have for you guys. So if you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe down below. Become a member of my channel. If you liked the video, give it a like, leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next one. See ya!